There's nothing like Save Ghana Football demo. Me pacho demo na course on Valentine's Day last Wednesday.
I think say enyum rekwa na me hu say bibisa akoso. Na menti ase. Na
onti ase.
Menti ase. Start fi.
Oh, okay. Unti demo na say na so
menti demo.
So mo say mo pese GFA like restructuring. Almost say be call AFCON in the AC Ghana say football nation you lose your glory ni sa new money in 90 omo competition president say on save Ghana football.
Ghana football is the national team. Because there's two things. That is here. You Ghana football and your national team. National team is part of Ghana football. That is so when we are saying we want to build our football nation, it starts from the clubs. It doesn't start from the FA. Because let's educate people who are trying to know the game. We have people who know the game and those who are trying to learn the game. And
you share
and no more share. No more buofu. It I think say it TSA no. Yes say your chair adie. Na omo montiase no omo te.
True.
Football no ase. Say we build a football nation. It start from the clubs. The development side. Coast, third division, second division, first division, and the premier. Say we share a lot of people are almost running football no Ghana. Most of them, I think say 60% Korano. Say if we be call into details, most of them no have football club to run.
Why? Because
who running football, there's a lot of things to run football. And yes, a football no, oh sorry, as a one-man show. Nipa back when me running football. Football clubs, a organization. You need people to work with. Not a beer service you. Who sister or not never say running football, me do I can a secretary. Who be or be I would not can a secretary. On paper or paper no so ana. Only paper no so. So who running football? You need marketing. You need to marketing the team. Branding is very, very important. Because who running football now we need sponsorship. Who plays a comedy room. You are doing one-man show. I'm telling you, sir, I think say most of people who running football club. Obeko GFA no. Account we be on the team need no any team need or no team need na wo. Say bia asimasi FC. Obeko hodo na kwadwo and an account number wo. So say if it's obeko through all this many people want to be running football. In the clubs no owners no need to build their team well. Now omo produce good players. Emma common the players no. Because now player no only 16 years ba also odwane opeso otukwan obi wo 20 years now o chenyi ni age or struggle it is say Ghana football no in national team Black Stars is there but Black Stars na na Black Stars ni beba estatifi club side
into we share them way am we what you say
for me there I don't think say
Black Stars who them no moye
say Ghana football. Na Ghana football after Cup of Nation and so I want to know say is it the Black Stars or Ghana football? Say Ghana football there is from the clubs.
Now me about now I know said there's 15 bullet points or more present here. I don't know. I mean to me pick points no interest say club footballs no. I don't know if you can help me. Yeah. Okay, it's when it gets to you. But another thing I will say club GFA has got nothing to do with clubs.
No, Mankasa.
Okay.
GFA got a lot to do with the clubs.
Okay.
What you say? But what I'm saying is there's a lot of things if you so 60% of football clubs in be collapsing. One, ufa player.
It's adding to no moon share and
oh, Missy, baby, say, oh, yeah, football in best say, Kora. I say, wa kola. Now, what it no? Kakra. Then, omudu level na eko. What you say? So, what for players? Maybe 30 players. 30 players now also open. What register home? And player be or more than 18, 19 years, he become a professional player. a pro. So when you are registered a player, now say okay, either amateur player or a professional player who a contract I was signed. Are you paying the player? I say what you player deka. What you say? So you will place baby or homo high into Omoka. Obi was sign contract. Do sign kura oni. Player be why register no system without ono kura ni mamini papa ni. Ono ni Ghana card de kura no. Age also different from the other ball. Inti edu time abe renew player no kura mpo na. Player no ne ID ne kura no different.
So that is a club owners also a lot of
the club owners because na make us say football ni be here a free club owners no. Say me I own a club. No so make am be. What you say? It is a sign players says okay, say my sign player and say me try every month. Won't you player no?
Now, as you club owners here working, that means it involves all the football that you work locally, from the Hearts to Kotoko and all of that.
Yes.
So there was teams weighing say football no yes be papa. Anka say anka monkofa foreign players in ba. So FA no so oversee say enye sa na enye papa na de bia ye frefre nkofo e wa bonte so mombebo ana.
There be FA nkofo say.
I say every day we see new players.
Are you talking about the national team?
So see, I said me can't. Who can say it starts from a club level? And I'm say club level no. Say club level no. Papa and can say they be a enkoye fefe kobo.
Club levels no better. And I make say clubs no if they are doing well. Okay. Yeah. What team no no. Yeah. Nyama year. You benya players before no kula no. Yeah time na ye boluka you know. Only foreign based players 6 penebeba. The rest are local. Because there was people who were investing their money in the game, in the league. What you say? It is a whole running football club. Now on no marketing, on for people to pay them to work. Ebia who team bus. Na America no. Who team bus. There's a lot of corporate boards in Ghana. They are ready to invest their money. Inti Miss G say Obama wanna say okay also Obe pay sika na Miss G FC. Here sika dia idea. I know say it's going to Miss G, right? But Obama ka say member was can never play football team one. Edin be na odeba. And I dem wa me return here den. So me wo me team bus. My badge ma bedu o. Ajima bedu. Koku na wo ye no. Me pese me de logo e de bo me bus ho. Every year biano sika say na me spend e wo team ni mu inti say na obetimi dia mama inti the other mama no okay any o bass and branding me yi nyina wo ho branding no me tu sika ni nyina ma
for the branding
you have money
so that is all sponsorship but so say in general no per where you sit no ni say na wo club ni the air course with Ghana football in general no we are okay. You think say nkofo no mo the mo competition FA or mo ka say ye per FIFA ban say na be ya be restructure she say o masem no enim I
want na menti ase no I need to know exactly the point no mo gina so say ka say Ghana football there then we are not talking about the national team. National team comes once in maybe 6 months or 4 months.
International team no dear we shouldn't be because omuna sebi or makoji international embarrassment are brain in quotes until we shouldn't be worried about it until sad them way and valid even if it was just for the national team.
Even when we talk about the Black Stars the current performance and all they just returned from the World Cup they qualify us the big game in Nigeria they went they qualified omaba see we say we are still rebuilding the team omoba no new faces.
I'm na make us anka ye for local ones no I will kasa anka FA show musu ya na anka ye for mudi build ya
enye FA na local players so club owners responsibilities
enye nyoma bebre ye and FA person anka o hwemu ye a anka bebre na enye club owners and I miss me bisa se anka mo ye nyoma ye a anka se e bi anka ebenya homegrown
teams so so develop well. So if you're the national team they are coach be about Ukrainian philosophy. Me now dey adwuma na mami. De me ya e me mami master ne Ghana no akọ enim no NSM ye because man be do me CV here you better sack me.
Okay. You better coach no who asem because there's a new list that is at least there's some speculation na air koso.
I think say what's now be say no cover say local players ni nya chance no. Enye efe na beka say local player bra bebo.
But say you say efe the omo players shemu de bia.
Eno ya tesem. Eno de yentimi nyina ha nka say.
Enyampa.
Ya tesem.
They be say also winning football at least you work closely winning players no at least winning say we of club we run club we ya tesem keke no kra bi anim.
That be me time no my nyasa experience.
Maybe now
the nyina yeti aye kan say yes say.
No kra bi anim. Na
yes say dey enfa nyasem.
Na me so ebia na unim no kra bi anim.
Dabi. Me encounter sa experience no that. It is a metiana me kan na me di ntro. Even me can say me time. You say may he so rest in peace coach Ike Afrani. You say o take a bribe answer no for players. But baby na me feel ba brekum. Na me bo first division na me ni premier team players no na ye pray. Papa na anje me pin. O ma me opportunity ma me koy. Me buy no I bought him a car. Me so no me na say na me de man no. What you say? Inti say yes no we di akira. Wo be ye de say ye. Inti na me ka say me upon all everything no. Ade ni nyina started from a form answer na basoro. So every year mo be start league. Efe ewo enyama o de ma obi a. Say sika o say bo. By the time ni hosa o. What you say? Inti no club no mo na ese mo so mo boaboa mo. Kakra na de mama mo na so aye wo de. Baby ese wo nya sika o de be team. Ese wo hwe. And I'm saying say if the local players are happy, no more boy. We won't say the players will stay here. Because me bought first division, I'm a board national team. And when I joined national team in 2002, me free more on to say until 2013.
Maybe me in Chawan, but me call line so briefly because what be some question be a me pay who answer now. Saddick or Obama. Ana Saddick Adams obi nkofo be na friend Obama nipa ba kwa na or the save Ghana football or follow in fact if or a convener or can nkofo no mo frontliners of this demo. Saddick, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pa sure na JPC me mbisa ana obisa me nti ma me mbisa o say mo demo ya mo call ye no na what was the aim?
Medawase Mimbra John Paintsil Mekacha ni say enye ye demo ye no demo and I think that it should interest him to have found out as my brother say of football no party. I think he should have found out not from me but of national importance. It's being discussed in parliament in top excellence of the country. Nti obi a oye football party I'm not sure say ebia never say obi say onim at the crop but granted say onim which I believe that oye PC ya throw 15-point petition na enipa bi ti say me near John Paintsil me bra compare omunti na ye me mistake e wo mu no let me jai journalism ene but ha me but ono gu ni team na it will be at the cost. The reason why we did the demonstration is for people like him, ex-footballers of my contributing. One of the key ingredients of our demonstration is a conflict of interest. Omo run football, omo could do executive committee and our GFA president and our vice. Your best friend national team no. Now majority of them who trace here, omo bon and penimpo we no more hono, omo teams. So onimbo. The proximity to some benefit
me try one on that very point. Maybe say JP say artism. No crebi enim na artism de ye mfa nye asem na concrete evidence say
former footballer maybe no record any document need sitting on paper. You not say artism ye speculation na ye observe and ye credible evidence. Nti opera me attend the man.
It's the same who dey na wo no dey way me pa cho who dey na wo no dey way credible evidence ni bia na say observation and na say emu dey way
observation credible evidence of vice president of the GSA or team. There is a trend we still now watching no o vice president not only players obey vice president all of a sudden in so much the logical reasoning. Me team no players, ye caller could be 80%. Oh, ye were DFA president, and also our team. Ye best way here, no, but I mean, Musa say, Linia John, or Publicum Arsenal, na me team no. You mean, quite a pass your friend for national team, Sabreno. Now, the chairman, Alaji Yaku Muru, not only Takabia or Epi, but not John Limbo. Then I share no Publicum, you must have Limbo. Only the crown was so bebo. Your friend on the other called Winneba Sports College. And one are buying tea at your 50 or more. And then we start say your first players are. Where do we camp them? Your point number 2, your infrastructure. Say your permanent party you cannot obey. Now, scale Munankata investment into your national training complex. GFC Nankata medical officers say, and you're fit for human habitation. And my ma and crowded na home yare. They are both 60 years. Now you need camp today for your black star. Now you co-op match. Afcon. This is a high private individual. You take any of your players. You see Ghana United, but you still spending millions. If you want a fraction of that, and your natural pitching. If you Mr. John said, and you know fair more. Boy, ya ball consistently. The ball black star. Ya two star near Managu. And she say a demonstration is conflict of interest, investment. How can we go for AFCON? Now we started to carry ball. While they have the Juma Song Fiscal, CPRC bomb for more profit and measure football. The profit from football, FIFA says, is for the sustainability of the game. It should be reinvested. Yako World Cup, Openia would be a chino, Omuya, Obia would be there for $100,000. So what this team let you for 12 days, was it a sacrificial job? It would be a cheap. But sacrificial job or not, you see only $100,000 for 10 days or 12 days. We lead champion, Accra House of Folk, Media Makotoko. What crisscross of Ghana for 34 weeks. We are now on $23,000 for the entire 34 weeks. It is John, okay, the club bonus, no more pay car. Or more quality load, and family, no more. You are near more 23,000. After no responsibility in effect. Obama, you know, John Paintsil, what you know. You better, I'm a dear so. I do put forward for worker. Almost a week can have my coach football club. A walk room. The people of PhD take a smile more. A club chairman. The minister said, how much of an investment has come to his players? He should understand, say, now what is your model? And for future, I want to black star. And if you can't work at and then, they are very dear. In 10 years' time, the players no more 5 years and 10 years now, or more 20 years. That is long-term planning. Which says the Canaman penny points here and so number could be $5 million. You are killing the game. So you have to hold the authorities responsible. John, who club chairman now, because Adriana Wokano, Alaji Yakubu or the league winner no, was also 4. Ika in 2006 or 7 no. That's Ika and then 10 times what the champion will get now. It was big for Africa. That is how you empower clubs. Premier League I show England. You need the home because of money. The money from TV rights, it goes back to the club. Club are obedi 10 our Tanzania. Only the obedi first our Ghana. Omo ya first. And to play now over Ghana League, you know. All going in our prepared and your SCD ministry no responsibility there. Omo massive investment in the right place, like the league, like coach football, but here John who free buy, you know. like school sports, you know, your best friend call after honesty. If you ain't journalist now, you know, you need interest to be out more, munti, so that they are more football, no. A woman who's so getting victimization will move for kind of crack if you play a client friend, but if you say, yeah,
from say omo join you Saddick
only manager part the best friend. These are the issues. Your 15-point petition.
Yeah.
It's acceptable. John can easily read and see the motive.
Saddick, okay, say omusra. That means that ufra omusomumbe join ya na udi to omonim so yeah say o e be affect you say and omusli yen to me because yes true.
This is the driver for more chill omo e will be a petrol one. Not the GPRC announcement. Say a be demonstration. You don't expect the driver for me in our so. Omo na want to interested if they feel it. And it's a driver or feelings or more association with the leadership. And the Koyabia, Eviana, my is but I don't feel the air cost on the records, no, and yes, Saddick Obama there. In the last 10 years, under 17 World Cup, you have 1 there. Under 20 now, a use of pencil period, you have 4 PPs. Black Stars, 3 consecutive tournaments, group stage exit, and you have here a bit so here. ATTF freedom. Sanyamana airport no. Yam one in a peacefully, democratically. You don't expect Ghana 5,000 or 10,000 football clubs and the thousands of ex-players, you know. Name now. Some of them you heard it. Yeah, campaign. Emma, Tabi, ordinary people among your sports fans. Emma, almost against the Black Star and our football.
But we are disappointed, Saddick.
Especially when you are part of the problem, you are feeling it.
Okay, but we are disappointed, say.
Victimization is that they told us. Some of them
Saddick, can you hear me?
And we have seen it. So also we are young player should be able to make our institutions accountable to us, not they are accountable to them. We voted them. They are holding the football in trust.
Saddick,
not for themselves.
Saddick, Sana Okasana say we are disappointed. Said they didn't show up.
Oh no.
Okay.
Asem si wo baby a obia ne de ha no fa ho. Me de ha ne. Say ade na e koso no. E bia en ha John, which I completely agree. E bia problem say koso a me ma share ball Ghana 20 years. At the football as a journalist, 17 years. I started very young. Mahu win, Mahu good day, Mahu glory day, Mahu pay. It's the air Konohami. Ebia and Hajon. Granted, I have no problem.
Now what about
Omo by force? But the Ebia obviously the reason now. My point is way.
Okay.
And they are trapped to paper so but
Saddick, Mami Bissau. Okay, Mami Bissau, one last question. Me sure say the next day no, the other faction na omu press conference and omu say there's nothing wrong with Ghana football. I say yes, savvy.
Maybe I may be wrong. In America, we are in the democratic state. We, the conveners of Save Ghana. You would be wrong. Now, the overwhelming support from right-thinking Ghanaians, from chiefs, club owners, including people affected, including some of the top people in the country. Our parliament, or more we did the record. Parliament is a house of records. Or more we did records on both sides of the house. For the first time, among politicized DD, among United Kingdom said there is a challenge, and then the Ghana Football Association. Communication director was on live TV with me, admitting that we are facing challenges. We have to revive the game. Because they revive the idea. What was the proper that the uncle school? And then the revival baby. A blue baby and our revival. It's almost common here. They don't want to be number say the air force on the Nankasa say, Omuji 2 said they are traveling. omoni ye again enyama from ministry editu parliament editu right thinking Ghanaian editu na so dimo so omoni ntuma they are at liberty but nipa na wo support no onu ankasa tactically editu so the kind of people you are maybe may focus on saving Ghana football. I don't want to concentrate on any other thing. But I know the people within football, outside football, top people, actually too there are problems. If you be supported, say problem be anywhere. Let's say or not there. Say obstinacy. What they have to say, but you offer the one of the papa who defend you. Many fancy me and my bonnet. I think that would defeat the purpose. So let's focus on save Ghana football. Nothing will distract us. We are too focused to help in either one. I'm going to try the Ghana football about the idea. Football and additional.
Yo, Martin, Saddick, yeah, say, you may say, Oji Brenny, Chishin Komofa, save Ghana demo. Echo so on Wednesday, with me visuals no on the screen. The number of people are making appearance. I'll change the entire stage demonstration. So, JP, me open so
yeah, I think Saddick Akasabibri. Yeah, he's my friend, like he said. And you know, football. Wouldn't football Nasia is different from the Oceania. Now the watch and say. The air cosuni enti enko. I think say three na make no obeti ase o kakra. Say Saddick a football person. Enyama enko ye Ghana football man. That's not how we go about it.
How would you have expected say Ankomo about it?
At least explain to us. Say be I want making movement to FA or wherever. Say okay enyama enko ye. How do we structure enyama? Say they say change enyama the echo. What you say? Me as a football person, me who be I'm also running football. It is a me who be sana. I'm not comfortable. I will not be comfortable with that.
Can explain to us near why more.
Who say all Kasano or mention about money? We are not talking about money. We are talking about how the boys will perform. And for me, the reason why more people on the road, no, it's about the national team. Obia Onimbia Ben say. What happened in Ivory Coast, you know, many people were not happy. What you say? And for me, look at our national team, the players, you know, individual, they are good, but the team, you know, the cohesion, you know, anyhow. So how do we get there? That's where we need to focus on. Say, how do we get our boys to play and win matches?
Okay.
And for me, with time, these boys with time, you know, they will come right.
After a lot of defeats, no, remember
right.
Well,